Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, CodeWithRomi. In this video, I'll show you how to turn your Raspberry Pi into a honeypot, which is going to be a fake server that tricks hackers into revealing themselves. So this is something that I have been working on for a while. I also have another video coming up where, you know what, I won't even say what it is. Just know that video took everything out of me to complete. So before we get into everything, what is a honeypot? So a honeypot is, think of it as a decoy system, and it pretends to be vulnerable like a real SSH server, and it logs everything an attacker tries without putting your real system at risk. So basically it's a come and hack me server. So we're going to start off with making sure that we install all our dependencies, make sure everything is up to date. So updating our Pi, installing the system libraries and tools that Cowrie needs. I'll leave the commands on screen as well as while I'm typing it. You guys can follow along. And then after we've installed all the Python headers, the compilers, and the network tools needed for Cowrie to function properly, we're going to move on to cloning the Cowrie repository from GitHub. So we got to download that from GitHub and move into the folder. And after doing so, we're going to be setting up our virtual environment. So to keep Cowrie separate from any other Python tools, we make sure that we create a virtual environment, which is what we're going to be doing with the terminal commands here. And this keeps all the dependencies isolated and clean, so you won't have to worry about causing any problems with anything else on your Pi. And now we're going to install all the Python dependencies. So we install Cowrie's required Python packages, and then we can move on from there to configuring Cowrie. So to configure Cowrie, guys, I am slaying this pronunciation because ICCOW, I think it's cow and re. So Cowrie, I have no idea. Anyways, we copy the sample config file so that Cowrie knows how to behave. As I said, the commands will be on the screen. You can follow along as well in the video. And after doing all of this, we can now go ahead and start the honeypot. So we start the Cowrie honeypot, and it will now listen for fake SSH connections on port 2222. Guys, I put a lot of time into making these videos, and if you enjoy it, or if you are learning anything, or if you're just following along, I would really appreciate it if you take the time out just to like the video, or even subscribe if you're a new viewer, and leave a comment. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what I should do, improve on, what you want me to present in my next video. Well, the other video is already planned out, so just leave an idea down below and I'll look into it. I appreciate all the support that I've been getting. I know I'm not as consistent with the videos, but best believe there are videos coming. I am working on the videos. It's trying to balance life, responsibilities and everything, but I definitely invest the time into my content. Most of these videos I've already done the recordings. I just need to go back over everything, do the small edits and pay attention to the details, and then move on from there. So now that we already started the honeypot, we're going to test it. So we're going to open another terminal or computer which is on the same network, and we're going to type in the SSH root, which is whatever the Pi IP is, and 2222. And we're going to try a few fake commands, like ls, cat, etc., and going forward and see. And what this will do is, while we're typing in the fake commands in our original terminal, we're going to be able to view all the logs that's been entered. So whatever is being tried by, let's say, an outsider, you'll be able to see all the logs and see what they're attempting to do on their server. And that is it, guys. Your Pi is now a functioning honeypot. Of course, you can go ahead and make this more advanced if you like, but this video is only for educational purposes only. So this is why I only tested on my own machines, and everything that I do here is on my own network and did not bother or harm anyone else on this network. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you found this helpful, be sure to look out for the next video, as I will be putting in some work on that one. That video took me 2 hours to do, and I'm gonna do my best to reduce it from the 2 hours, because it was a lot of trial and error. But I will say it is somewhat of a continuation from this video as it relates to using the honeypot. There's something that I've never done before, and it's gonna be very interesting. So stay tuned for that video. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.